It's time to go racing once again here at Zandvoort as we get underway for the Dutch Grand Prix. Zandvoort circuit, 14 corners, 10 to the right and 4 to the left, with plenty of steep camber and elevation changes to keep our drivers on their toes throughout a 2.6 mile lap. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
Well, the throttle goes both ways, Crofty. You've got to have the discipline not to try and win the race on the first lap. So always be prepared to lift early and give those around you more space. Trying to be the last of the late breakers with half a dozen cars around you may pay off from time to time, but it's also a great way to lose your front wing.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he starts from pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Perez, Fernando Alonso and Ricciardo, Vettel, Sainz, Tsunoda and Lando Norris, Stroll, Leclerc, Esteban Ocon and Gasly, Raikkonen, Russell, Antonio Giovinazzi and Mick Schumacher, Latifi and Nikita Mazepin. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. You are in first position, front of the pack. Bottas is behind you, pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Bottas behind, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh softs. The time last lap was a 1:20.0. Okay, our main competitors in this race are Bottas and Hamilton. You're leading the pack. P1. Bottas is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 1.0 seconds. They're on fresh softs. This is your final lap of the race. Great job, you've done everything we wanted today.
A difficult race then on a circuit that demands complete concentration, but they've persevered to take the win here today. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.